Hello folks, this short video is going to talk about how to get the fungal spores or their better versions and not getting the inactive fungal nucleus. The fungal spores are useful because we need them to ascend the Dendro Traveler and Nilu and other characters, while the fungal nucleus, they're for weapon ascensions, which most people won't even be using. So what's the difference? How do we get the good stuff and avoid the bad stuff? Well, if you look over here, the bad stuff, they are dropped from fungi that are activated and scorched, while the good stuff, they are dropped by just fungi, and uncommonly dropped by scorch and activated. So even if you're trying to farm for the default ones, you'll get the byproducts anyway. So first off, the fungal enemies. They are located in the Chasm and Sumeru. Here's the official Teyvat interactive map, and you can use this to see where all the locations are. They're pretty much all over the place. And I'll have the link for the interactive map below. So let's go into this area here and check it out. So what's the difference with inactive and dormant? Well, the thing is the fungi behave just like the interactable dendro puzzle things, like the mushrooms and stuff, where you can hit them with electro, or pyro, or dendro to make them change states. So like most of the time, if I hit one of these with a pyro element, they will drop the wrong material. The same thing with electro. If I affect them by electro and then I defeat them, I'll get the inactive material as well, which is what we don't want. So this one's affected by electro and I get the wrong material. The same thing is with the starshrooms. If I hit the starshroom with electro, I get an activated starshroom. That means to change states. If I hit it with pyro, scorch. So you see that change the state of this? But for the mushrooms, if you use hydro and you defeat them with a hydro element, they will drop. They have a high chance of dropping the normal versions, like this: fungal spore, normal. Fungal spore, normal. And the same thing with cryo. Cryo doesn't really react with dendro, so if you defeat an enemy or you defeat a fungus affected by cryo, you get the base material as well. Okay, so now that we know hydro and cryo works just fine, let's check out Anemo, Geo, and Dendro. The other three here also works just fine. Since technically Geo doesn't stick on an enemy, nor does Anemo, they will both be technically neutral, so you'll be dropping the default materials as well. And then there's Dendro. Dendro does stick onto enemies, but it doesn't count as one of the elements affecting the Dendro mushrooms, so to say. So you can use Dendro just fine to farm your default fungus. So that's the key takeaway. Avoid using Pyro and Electro since they react with the Dendro shrooms, but using the other 5 elements is perfectly fine. Do this and follow the maps to find locations of all the fungus to get your farming done for ascending Nilu or any other future character that will need these materials. Anyway, that's all for now. Thanks for watching the quick little guide and tip, and as always, have fun out there, traveler.